Okay, take 4. Not having much luck with this today. So I know it's been a while since I've done updates. I'm going to do this hopefully concisely this time. On the 25th of May, I was at KMH to Gender Identity Clinic here in Canada for my dual appointment. I got the thumbs up from them unofficially, still haven't gotten the letter from them yet, but full steam ahead. Under the new DSM-5, I've got to be on hormone therapy for 12 months, for a year, and have some sort of proof of experience of some sort. I know that's not the official word now, but c'est la vie. So the earliest I can get, or earliest I can qualify for surgery, and that is the 11th of June. No, not the 11th, the 11th of June next year. So fingers crossed to see how that works out. About the 11th of June this year, a couple weeks ago, I was actually at in London for the Southern Ontario Fertility Technologies clinic, the SOFT clinic. They do a lot of the hormone therapy for a lot of the trans youth, etc. in that area, and I was hooked up with them from a very good friend of mine, Michelle Boyce, from the Alphabet Community Center, the ACC. So I went in there and had an incredible conversation, I guess. I don't even know if I'd call it an appointment, but I walked out with a script for, well, my hormones. Let's see, the first one I'm taking is Superfact, and that is buserelin acetate. I think I should get that right this time. I take 2 of these sprays, like a spray up each nostril, twice a day, and that is 1 milligram per milliliter, and that's a 10 milliliter average bottle, I guess. So I'm taking 2 of those, 4 sprays a day, 2 twice a day. At the same time, I started estrase. There's the little magic pills right there. Prescription I'm on is 2 milligrams, again, twice a day. So that's working along fairly well. With the spray, with the Superfact, it actually takes a few weeks to kick in to start working optimally. The estrogen or the estrase can work in the background with some stuff, but it won't get the full usage until instead of lowering your either your testosterone or your estrogen level, it basically stops it, and it does the same for no matter if you're male to female or female to male. It does the same for either or. The medication is actually, the other use of medication is to stop the effects of, I know one is a cancer, if I remember correctly, and one is another condition where in the male body sorry, just something distracting me off to the side. In the male body, the prostate becomes inflamed and whatnot, and this will actually lower the testosterone to resolve that issue, to help resolve that issue. And the female body, there's a estrogen being too high is another issue, so pretty much it stops the development of those 2 very powerful hormones. So it pretty much gives whatever you're putting in on top of that, once it kicks in, pretty much gives whatever you're doing on top of that a clean slate to work with. It makes perfect sense to me. So I've taken the estrase, I've taken that, well, I'll get how long I've been taking that in a few seconds. Then the third one, after 2 to 3 weeks of taking just the 2, you start a third member of the cocktail. I'll show you the little magic box here. Progesterone. There we go. And again, this is twice a day, and I take 1 capsule, which is a time-release capsule, twice a day. And I've been on the progesterone about 10 days or so, almost 2 weeks, and I've been on the Superfact and estrase, so, well, over a month now. It's actually a week past a month, but yeah, As far as developments go, there's nothing major to report yet, which is kind of frustrating, but because there's no timeline with this, I really don't know what to expect. So I'm just documenting it, and hopefully my experience will help other people trying it. I mentioned that this is late because, well, we've actually had crazy temperatures. We've been averaging about 36 degrees, which is 98, which isn't too bad, but it feels like is 42 degrees, which works out to be 107 Fahrenheit, which is, wow. Too hot to think, too hot to do anything, pretty much. So that's pretty much why this has been late. I've been too busy sweating and standing in front of a fan trying to cool down. So, fast forward a little bit. As I said, this was a 30-day evaluation on it. Like I said, nothing much has happened yet. I have noticed that my skin might be getting smoother. I've noticed this because I'm basically nicking it more with the razor. And having to shave is frustrating enough, but if somebody sees you with nicks, etc., where you really shouldn't have to be shaving, it makes it kind of obvious that you are shaving. So I gotta look into, I finished 7 sessions of IPL laser, and I had very, very good responses with that. But now I've got to look at getting rid of the rest of it through electrolysis. So I'll be looking into that very shortly. So it should be fun. I've heard horror stories about it, but hopefully it's not as bad as what a lot of people say. I got a lot of other stuff to talk about, but if we're talking about everything, I'll be up to like 20-some minutes on this, and I really don't want to. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and update you probably in about 3 weeks from now about my next update, my 60 days, a 2-month update. I am documenting every week. I'm doing like a photo. Basically, I'm up against a white wall, so I can photograph how my body is physically changing, and I'm very much taking face shots to see how my face is changing. I haven't looked at the pictures yet. I'll look at them when I'm actually starting to see some changes, so when it's actually time to do a slideshow to show what actually is happening. But with the meds, I'm supposed to be getting between the results of 3 to 4 years of hormones. I should be getting the results of that within 8 to 15 months. So roughly twice as fast. And that was just mind-blowing when we talked about that. And actually the whole process in London was mind-blowing. How supportive the people were, how supportive doctors, and yeah, everybody was just very much, how can we help you? And it wasn't proof to us that you're trans. It was very much, okay, you are trans. How can we help you to get who you are, to who you should be? And it's just so refreshing. Another quick update is, a lot of people know that I used to be an artist, and I've been trying to get back into art quite a few times now, and not much success. But I've found that with the whole transitioning, starting the transition thing, I love makeup, of course, but I love doing nails. And I've done, well, this is my most recent creation. I don't know if the colors came out properly on the screen, but it's an orange to a yellow, and it's bled through, and it's a little bit on the fancier side. Not as fancy as some of the ones I've done, but yeah, I've done for Pride celebrations. I actually did the trans pride flag on this one here. So the pink, so the blue, pink, white, pink, blue, not just on like pink, blue, white, pink, but all 5 colors on each nail. So each nail was their own individual flag. It looked unbelievable. And on this hand here, I actually did the regular pride, the 6 colors of the pride flag on this one. So I got quite a few comments about it. I've done a couple of other projects, including a splatter effect that was really cool. But yeah, it's a way for me to be creative, and I'm trying. I think I've subscribed to like 20 different artists on here, Um, they were just unbelievable resources to try to learn from. And yeah, I'm just trying to be a sponge. I'm trying to absorb everything I can from these so I can well, learn how to do it properly. So I'm going to be signing off. This is much shorter than the other ones because I think I finally figured out what I'm trying to say, and hopefully this won't get as corrupted. Take care, love you all, and well, like I said, I'll be updating this in a few weeks.